Hi, my name is Linry, and this is nail art that I did in January. So the month of January can be surmised as long periods of not wanting to paint my nails and then quick successions of just constantly painting my nails. So the time between some of these manicures is like a week, and for others it's days. So the first manicure I did was on the 8th, and it was a dinosaur reverse stamp manicure with a What's Up Nail dinosaur plate. I got this plate last year and I've just been waiting to use it, trying to find the perfect moment, and the inspiration never struck, and then I was so tired of the manicure I already had on my nails, and it's just like, I need to get it off. I was wearing my New Year's manicure for a week. I just needed it off my nails, so I was like, you know what? It's the time to ow, I hit myself. It's the time to bust out this stamping plate. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I was not happy with this manicure whatsoever. But so many people fucking loved it. It did well on Reddit, it did well everywhere I posted it, and I don't know why, just something wasn't vibing with me. It just doesn't bring me the joy I would expect like a nail art of this quality to bring me. It was just disappointing. I don't know, I wasn't getting that dopamine hit. And I think it's because, you know, I was probably mentally, just wasn't there for this manicure, just because, again, I wore this manicure for a very long time, and the previous manicure I'd worn for a very long time, so I was just kind of not painting my nails, so I don't know, maybe something to do with that. But the key thing I see wrong in this manicure is that, as Tyra Banks would say, I've got a no-neck monster. This is the first time I tried to one stamp across all my nails. I took one stamp over too far and I missed out on the neck. I think that's the only real mistake with this manicure. If I saw this manicure on someone else's nails, I'd be like, damn! But on mine, I was just like, wait. On the 18th, I did another reverse stamp. It was of this picturesque mountain scene. Now, I like this manicure, but I just have an issue with the stamping plate itself. It's again another What's Up Nail stamping plate, and for some reason they didn't like separate the snow to be reverse painted, and they made the snow outline the outline of the entire stamping plate. So you have to either have to outline this with a very light color or go back over your stamp to fill in that snow to separate it from the outline. So it makes it so the snow is the color of your outline. It's very frustrating and hard to work with because I was just hoping to get like this picturesque scene on my nails, and again, I just wasn't vibing with this, but everyone else seemed to like it, and I'm just sitting here like, what? Why? I think it came off pretty successful. I think I was able to like show like a scene across my nails, but I just was not happy with the fact that that snow had to be gray and I didn't want to overline it with a white. So overall, I'd say this manicure is pretty meh. So on the 20th, I did my first live stream ever on YouTube. I've actually been having a lot of fun streaming on YouTube. It's just been a lot of fun to paint my nails with a bunch of people, and we're all just hanging out, just shooting the shit. But I decided to do a Medusa, but instead of snakes, it is gummy worms. This was a viral tweet a while back, and I was able to find the user. The user's name is right here, to the original artist. I was able to find the original user, hopefully, I hope I was. It was right fucking there in the screenshot. Here I am, an archaeologist just digging through the archives finding reference photos. But I could not find the original tweet. I think the Twitter user has since deleted that tweet, but I can find their storefront and all that other stuff. I will link all their stuff down below. Okay, and yes, I did just spill water on myself. Fuck! This is why actors, you know, they carry around fake cups full of no liquid, because then they spill on themselves and now you either have to wait for the clothes to dry or... Fuck. But anywho, I I did a gummy worm Medusa mani. I thought this was very cute. I used a CAD stamping plate as my ring finger, this weird little stressed out worm, and I used the HOLOTACO jelly collection. I feel like the HOLOTACO jellies lended itself very well to being gummy worms. I thought this manicure was pretty successful. My only nitpick would have to be that I forgot to give her an eyebrow on my middle finger. I feel like that would make everything just a little bit more complete, because that's all I can look at now when I see that manicure. I'm just like, all you had to do, Allie, was just draw one more line and this would have been really good. But overall, I was very, very pleased with this manicure, and I used the Sharpie trick to outline everything, which gave everything just a nice amount of clarity, and beautiful. And tragedy struck me on the 21st. I broke a nail. I have been rocking nubs for a while, and I decided, you know, it is a rebirth, a time of joy, so we must start anew on a new fresh canvas. So that worm stamping plate from my previous manicure had also this weird bird on it. And I had this dream that was like this neon fluorescent dream, and that bird face kept popping out at me. So I was like, obviously I have to use this bird in a manicure. It's coming to me in dreams. This manicure came off a bit Warhol-y, and I fully enjoy that. I thought it was very cute, and in the matte state, beautiful. Now I will say, I did the ultimate sin that everyone always does when they try to do opposing colors on the color wheel. I made a Lakers manicure. I made a Lakers manicure on my thumb. All of a sudden my thumb just started rooting for a sports team. We've all been there. But overall, I feel like this manicure was pretty successful. I think it shows that you can do nail art on short nails, and you can do nail art on your dominant hand. It just takes time and patience. And also, I live streamed this manicure, so I live streamed taking down all my nails and doing nail art on my dominant hand. On the 24th, I did a Lamball manicure. Now, Lamball is a pal from Pal World. If you don't know about Pal World, it kind of just took over the internet for a hot minute. People keep saying it's Pokemon with guns, but it's a lot more like that. I would equate it more to Valheim with a pet system. There's bosses you can fight, and it's just a very good survival-based game. I really enjoy it. So I wanted to put one of the pals on my nails. So I decided a Lamball, because they're very cute. This manicure came off a bit more cursed than I meant it to. It comes off a bit Mothman. I still think it's cute, but I feel like this probably would have benefited from using a Sharpie trick and outlining things just a bit more, because it just comes off a bit moth. But overall, I thought it was pretty cute. Like, it does have that charm to it. You know, if you put big dumb round eyes on anything, it's gonna come off cute, and you're just gonna be like, all right, this is adorable on my nails. And again, I streamed that. Every nail look from this point on, I live streamed. So if you're curious, I'll link the live streams in the cards. But I'm going to be attempting this week to finally start to edit them down. I know not everyone has an hour just to sit there listening to me go, so I'll be trying to edit those down. On the 26th, I have had this idea in my brain for a while now. Forbidden corn dogs. Now, if you don't know that TikTok, cattails that grow on the side of the road, those are forbidden corn dogs. Now, this manicure, I feel like that last corn dog on my pinky, perfection. At the moment, at the time, I was feeling the forbidden corn dog written in the sky in the Sharpie. I kind of gave it a little cursed look because I wanted it to come off a bit cursed. But as I sat with it for the next couple days, I was like, I don't enjoy the cursedness look, and I feel like if I had tried to go a little bit more picturesque, this would have been a bit funnier. But, you know, like kind of like hotel artwork that's just slightly off. You're like, what? So if I went more picturesque, I feel like it would have been more successful. Also, I should have covered up that green duck on my middle finger, because when I wrote corn over him, it made the corn lose all readability, so that corn is super hard to read. So I feel like if I covered up that duck with the base color, it would have been a lot more successful. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this manicure. That last pinky, Jesus, that corn dog on my pinky is fucking stunning. On the 29th, I did a freehand corn dog on my dominant hand. This was so hard to do, and I did it on stream, so extra difficult because I was trying to make sure I was always in frame. I will say this manicure came out extremely successful. The reason why I did this manicure was because I didn't realize a lot of people didn't know what a forbidden corn dog was. I thought just as a society, we all knew what that meant. So I had a lot of people coming into my chat going, what's a forbidden corn dog? And then I'd have to explain to them it's a cattail. So because a lot of people tuned into my stream and thought I was painting corn dogs on my nails, I decided to repent for my misgivings that I would paint corn dogs on my dominant hand. Also, I feel like this kind of shows that, hey, nail art can be done with your non-dominant hand. Freehand is just gonna take a lot of time. I will say, the ring finger's not so successful. I was trying to portray a corn dog that had a bite taken out of it, and it just looks like a penis. That's all it looks like, that's all it reads to me. Also, I feel like I went a little too thick with my corn dog sticks. But overall, I think it does kind of convey a corn dog going from just being on your plate, being lifted into the air, having a bite taken out of it, and then the very, very last bit, that sweet, sweet, hardened batter on the stick. Corn dog lifespan. And on the 31st, I tried to do water marble hearts. I thought it'd be extremely funny to attempt to do something extremely difficult and not look up tutorials. Turns out, tutorials are extremely helpful and I should use the collective knowledge of the internet to try and figure this out. But I did think it was a little funny to try on my own without anything, and I came pretty close. Turns out, I was just a few more steps off, but overall, this wasn't hearts. It didn't come out that cute. The water marble's okay, but it wasn't hearts. No hearts. But I tried to cover it with a stamp and I don't feel like it was very successful. I was not pleased with this water marble attempt whatsoever, but one day, I will achieve greatness. I will water marble hearts. And on that day, I will be 64 years old. Because that's how long it's gonna take. But yeah, that was the nail art that I did in January. Did you do any nail art in January? Or if you didn't, what was your favorite polish that you wore in January? I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye! Look at Oreo! See, she's real. Yeah. Who's my cutest cat? Yes, you are. What? Yeah, good baby. You're so cute.